Hi guys, it's me again, Marzena. Today I have a highly requested workout for beginners. These water exercises are easy enough for someone who was not active recently, has some limitations or history of injuries, or maybe just feel like trying something slower and less challenging today. You do not have to be a swimmer, need absolutely no equipment, and you only need 30 minutes to complete it. I love water. I love the sound of it. And I love being near the water. Or on the water. But most of all, I enjoy being in the water and working out. And convincing you to work out with me. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like it, share it, and subscribe to my channel. Find me on Facebook. Are you ready for another great workout? I hope you are. Let's do it. You'll be able to see all the moves from my underwater camera, and I will explain you not only how to do each exercise correctly, but also what muscle groups you are working when you do it. During a warm-up, we're going to focus on ankles and we're going to go with toe points. You'll be pressing your toes and then rolling your foot down toward your heel, just like that. All right, let those feet to be a little flexible. Good. Pull your belly in. You are standing nice and tall with your feet hip-width apart. And of course, we're going to incorporate some arm moves. So for now, your hands are just below the surface and you're going to open and close your arms just like that. Allow your arms to kind of float on the water, okay? You just go with that small and gentle push back and forward. We're just getting used to this water resistance. Keep your arms extended to the sides and then reach forward. Does this feel amazing or what? You can choose to turn around every few times, or you just can face one side. That's up to you. We're going to move on to the next exercise. It's march, and we're going to lift up those knees all the way up. Once you move one foot above the bottom of the pool, you need to press your other foot down. See how that works for you. Notice I am extending the opposite arm forward. Now again, you can march on one spot or you can start moving backwards and then forward. One step at a time. Depending how much room you have today, you can take 20 steps back or just 10. I'm gonna stay right here when my camera is, okay? Keep your belly in, keep your chest up, shoulders back and away from ears. It's still very controlled tempo, but we are really dealing now with the resistance. So you wanna gently push your palms back and drag your knee through the resistance. You're gonna feel how your body is getting stronger with every single step. Keep your deep core muscles engaged. Let's move on to knee up and around. We're gonna now focus on one side. This exercise works your lower abs, obliques, core, and yes, arms as well. So you're gonna start by curling your right knee up, and eventually you start turning around. Notice I'm pushing my toes slightly to the side after each curl. I really feel those obliques getting warm up and ready for more action that's coming soon. I am also moving my arms along. Even if we don't use equipment, we can get a fantastic upper and of course lower body workout. Good, and it's time to switch leg. So as before, you're gonna firstly start on the spot, and once you kind of get into the rhythm, you're gonna start turning around. Of course, that turnaround is absolutely optional, but it's fun to do. Avoid bending forward or sideways. You want to keep your upper body stable, and you can achieve that by really engaging your core muscles. Just don't keep those abs too tight. You want to comfortably breathe through it. This tempo is really moderate. Not bad at all if you ask me. All right, now we're gonna try something more challenging. It's aqua jogging. Yes, we are ready for some jog. So go ahead, start lifting up your knees and roll your feet again slowly. Every time you wanna feel how your heel is touching the bottom of the pool. We're gonna also incorporate some arm moves. Drag them down towards your hips and then up to the water surface. Now, I don't want you to be too comfortable with this one, okay? I want you to feel the challenge. You always want to feel that it's you against the water resistance. The faster you're going to move, the more challenging it will be. With aqua jogging, we are bouncing a little bit. So top of your head will be probably moving 1 or 2 inches up and down. It's still a very minimum impact in the water. Super safe for our joints, knees, hips, and spine. Keep your fingertips linked. If you want to, you can also turn around with this exercise. You can travel forward and backwards. You can also start moving your arms forward and back, and then out and down. This will challenge your chest muscles a little more. So now you're working your chest, back, and arms. Make sure you control your breath. You are inhaling into the nose and breathing out through your mouth. Try put those 2 arm moves together, forward, to the sides, down and up. And again, just find the tempo that works for you. Give yourself a little bit of challenge. I know you clicked this video because you want to do something amazing for yourself. So once you hit that water, make sure you do it. And you can also choose to turn around every few times. For more challenge and to target those back muscles, you can move your palms back eventually, just like you see I'm doing now. So you go to the side, back, to the side, and forward. To the side and behind, and to the side to shoulder level, and then forward again. Remind yourself constantly, you want your fingertips to be linked. All right, let me show you next exercise. Now we're gonna kick forward and then push toe back. Not just down, we're gonna push it back. You're gonna touch the bottom of the pool with your toes. This will work your core, your glutes, and the bigger muscle in your body, quads. This muscle is right above your knee and below your hip. And you really wanna focus on this one because this one is big and it burns calories after your workout when you relax. That's a sweet deal if you ask me. Now we obviously want to also incorporate arms, so just move your arms out and in with this one. Jog it out, and eventually we're gonna switch leg and we're gonna do a few more kicks here. Try to at least 8, but possibly 12 or even 16. I really wanted this workout to feel a little easier, but still like a workout. Notice that leg that's standing on the ground is really grounded now. Can you see it? My heel is moving slightly up, but my toes are touching the bottom of the pool at all times. I'm breathing here. Make sure you also are exhaling out through your mouth and then you inhale into the nose. Jog it out and relax for a little bit. We're gonna move on to the next exercise, and yes, it's gonna be alternate side leg lift. This will work your chest and your arms, deep core muscles, but most importantly, out thighs and inner thighs. This time you're gonna keep your legs straight, your foot flexed. Your arms do pretty much the opposite to what your legs are doing. So you're gonna lift up your leg to the side, but at the same time you're dragging your palms down, and below your hips they're gonna touch each other like so. To make it easier, you can move your arms forward instead. Experiment with both versions and see which one works for you. Remember to breathe. It's a very common mistake that we are holding our breath when something gets too challenging. Now you can also try kind of match your arm moves with your leg lifts. See how that works for you. It works great for me. I'm moving my arms a little bit higher, closer to the surface for this version. Open and close, and open and close. Keep your upper body stable. Those shoulders are above hips at all times. Chest lifted, shoulders back, long neck, looking good, feeling great, getting stronger with every single move. Jog it out and relax. Next exercise, we're gonna mix front kick and side kicks. And this one is a little more tricky because here you are not touching the bottom of the pool. You work your hamstrings, your glutes, your quads, your obliques, and your arms. Yes, they also get a workout. As before, you keep your left foot very stable on the bottom of the pool. This is fun. Everyone loves working abs, and working abs in a pool is the best and also the safest for your spine. Your hands, your arms just help you to do this exercise better. And guess what? You can make it even easier if you hold to the lap lane or side of the pool. No biggie. I decided not to use any equipment today, although it feels very tempting to grab one of those noodles or dumbbells. Maybe I will. Switch legs and do the same number of repetitions. Remember, depending where you are with your fitness level, the minimum number would be 8, but then you try double this amount on each side. You try kick as close to the water surface as possible. This will challenge those glutes and those abs a little bit more. Breathing is important, in and out. Never hold your breath. Jog it out and relax. Well done. Open up your legs, open up your arms. It's wide jogging, aqua jogging. We're gonna jog out and then we're gonna jog back in. So I'm gonna do 4 of each. When I'm jogging out, I'm gonna push my palms out to the side. I really wanna make sure my abs stay pulled in with this exercise. You can also transition every 8 moves. That's up to you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then you're gonna jog it out. I also choose to turn around, but only for you to see everything from every possible angle. I definitely want you to try this exercise firstly on one spot and then go for it. Add a little bit more motion. For me, the most challenging part with this exercise is to keep my belly in when I turn around. Jumping jacks, aqua jacks. Let's coordinate arms with legs. Jumping out, you're gonna open up your arms and your palms are going close to the surface, and then you drag your palms down and they connect and face each other down below your hips. Don't lean forward, don't lean sideways. Keep your feet close to the bottom of the pool at all times. To make it easier, you can bring your palms forward instead of down. Or you can choose to mix those two together and make it more interesting. Try your best to really open up those arms and line them up, almost like there was a wall behind you and you were reaching back to the wall with your elbows. Avoid bouncing too much up and down. You rather want to take advantage of this water resistance. Keep your abs engaged, and when you open your arms, remember you keep your palms as far away from yourself as you possibly can. Palms, fingertips stay linked, and that will also create a little bit more of the resistance. Don't let the water sink through your fingertips. If turning around makes this exercise more fun for you, go for it. I like to do about 8 and then do a small turn. Alright, now we're going to add a little bit motion to our workout and we start moving forward. That's going to work legs, core and arms. It's just walk. But I want this first walk to be pretty much the same like you were walking on the street. So you will not be lifting your knees up. Instead, you will be dragging your feet and your knees forward. Your feet stay close to the bottom of the pool. This will get different eventually, but for now I want you to stay in line, keep your feet hip width apart, keep your arms below the surface. Can you see how my arms transition? They go down and they pass my hips right there. It is challenging and you will feel your body feels a little tense and you're gonna move slowly, but that's okay. That's exactly what we need, a challenge. Now you're gonna try something different. I want you to start pulling your knee up and dragging it through the resistance. This is high knee walk. This is walk that's very different from what you normally see on the streets, right? People don't walk like this. But in the water, it does have some advantages. This will work your lower abs a little bit better. I want you to experiment and choose your favorite walk or just alternate these two. Once you keep your feet down, close to the bottom of the pool, then you're gonna lift up your knee up high. Remember, each step should be long. One foot will always be touching the bottom of the pool with walk. That's what's gonna make it different from cross-country skiing that I will be happy to introduce to you in the next workout. Make sure you like this video because I'm gonna wait for 100 likes before I create part 2 for this video. And let's continue a couple more moments. And then jog it out and just see how much easier it is when we add a little bounce to the movement. All right, moving on, we're gonna do alternate back kicks. And here you're gonna have options. If you want, you can do it anywhere in a pool. You're gonna work your core and glutes and hamstrings. If this is too much and maybe your balance is not that great yet, place your hands on the side of the pool. You can grab those lap lanes or wall, whatever. If you have noodle, you can also hold into the noodle. That also helps. Notice that I am leaning forward just a little bit and that my back kicks are not going any higher than my hips. Belly in, core engage, which is protecting my lumbar spine. And one foot is grounded on the bottom of the pool. I'm always curling my knee up before and after each kick. If you want, you can let one hand go. That would be your first transition from moving away from the wall. You can also extend your arm to the side, just like that. You're quickly gonna see that once your hands are not supported, your core has to work way, way harder. I like this exercise because if you are bringing your phone or your tablet to the pool to work out with me, this is a very convenient one. And again, this is a version with one arm behind our back, like so. Try keep your upper body very stable, and then you can open your arm to the side. You could choose to grab one of the dumbbells and hold it, like so. Always experiment with levels. Choose the one that works for you the best. Keep engaging those glutes. Make sure you don't open your hips out to the side to kick higher. It's unnecessary. Jog it out, shake it up a little bit. We're gonna move on to Aqua Sprint. This will be a little bit faster and it's gonna work total body, but also the most important muscle in your body, which is your heart. So look now, we are moving our legs way faster. Our hands draw just a circle motion below the surface. There is zero bouncing up and down. You'll be able to see in a moment the top of my head is not moving up and down. Instead, I choose to use the water resistance that surrounds me for the best and effective workout. I don't care if my heels are touching the ground every time. They probably are less than an inch above because again, I'm focusing on the speed here. I really want to move fast now. Your sprint can be anywhere from 75 to 95% of your fastest and your best energy. If you have a good day, put a lot of that energy into action. But sometimes you just want to go a little bit easier. This is exactly what I'm showing you today. I got one of those lazy days today, but this doesn't mean that I'm skipping my workouts. I can still do something, right? Do you guys do it like this as well? Go ahead, reverse your arm moves now. And again, it's a circle movement. It's just now you are scooping it all towards yourself. You may want to bring your hands a little bit deeper down as you pull it towards yourself. Or you're gonna splash yourself. If you don't mind, fine. But guess what? I'm wearing makeup and I care. Make sure you link your fingertips. You are not allowing water sink through in between them. Not that it's wrong, it's just gonna be less effective. We want effective workouts. Especially that this one is only 30 minutes. Once you guys are stronger, I want you to try other workouts on my channel. There's about 100 aqua routines. Experiment. Next exercise I call power waves because that's exactly what we are creating. Legs are wide open. We are working arms, core, back, and chest muscles. Turning palms inside with fingertips linked, you push the water to one side, and now with your right hand, you push it over to the left. Almost like you tried to push the wave not only to your side, but behind you. Keep your palm away from your body at all times. Use only one arm at a time. Right? So you're putting your full strength to one side. But you will feel that actually entire body is working for that wave. Very important that you don't close your lips with this exercise. Instead, you want to exhale as you drag that palm away. That's the most challenging segment. And then just let it go. And then you start another wave. You shouldn't be splashing water here. Right? Our palm is below the surface. You can clearly see that. It's a wave. You can hear the wave, but it's not a splashy one. Use your leg strength, use your core strength, and then all the muscles that I mentioned. Always remember to keep those knees soft. There is a slight rotation here and you don't want to lock it. Look at those feet. They also move up with the rotation. Jog it out and relax. Maybe have a quick water break. I want to show you next exercise real quick. This one is with noodle, but you can use it you can just place your hands on the side of the wall. We're gonna do back toe taps. This is actually modification for back kicks. If for any reason it would bother your back when you do back kicks, this is what I want you to choose instead. All right? Next, we're gonna do side leg lifts. And yes, you can do side leg lifts anywhere to work your core, outer thighs, inner thighs, and glutes. But for sure, if you are holding on to something, you're gonna have better control of the motion. Notice my leg is straight, my foot is flexed, my shoulders are right above hips, the other arm open, so arms lined up, and I'm adding calf rise right now. So it's lift and calf rise. You're gonna climb up on your tippy toes. This is great for balance. And you can of course incorporate some arm moves. You can drag your palm forward and then as you do calf rise, climb up and reach over the head just like that. Remember, you don't want your body to be angled in this exercise or bent. It's straight up position. So again, your shoulders are right above your hips and square with your hips. Tempo is medium, but again, do not allow your leg just float on the water. You want to use your strength. Now skip lift and just climb up on your tippy toes a couple times, rolling your foot up and down. Maybe you can do it without holding the wall. Give it a try. Another great exercise to improve your balance skills. And this one will strengthen back of your legs, glutes, and core. And don't you feel like ballerina or a dancer? Just for a little bit, yay! All right, time to switch side. Exactly the same thing. Open your arms. Keep your upper body very stable. The water is so challenging. This lift in the water is 12 times as challenging as if you are doing it on the deck or on land. So obviously those muscles will have to fight for the motion, and make sure they do. Keep it stable. If necessary, just slow it down a tiny bit and then keep going. Remember, 8 repetitions is the very, very minimum. Try to 12, maybe 16. Add the calf rise. And you choose if you are adding arm motion or not. Obviously, adding any arm motion will challenge our balance skills more. So if you struggle, skip it. If you want more challenge, add it. Always options. I always give you plenty of options to make sure everyone can enjoy it. This exercise is actually fantastic out of the water as well. You can do it with the chair, you can do it standing next to the wall, but surely in the water it's easy for many of us. And yeah, just another version of this. Aqua version. And just calf raises a couple more times. Let's strengthen those muscles. Belly in, long neck, long spine, beautiful lines, full range of motion. Right there, getting great results. Good stuff, guys. Jog it out and relax. All right, heel back or hamstring curls. However we call this exercise, it's all about bending our knee and working hamstrings plus glutes. Now, one thing that I want you to be very careful is not to overarch your lumbar spine. You can do it with your hands against the wall, and this will be easier version, one leg at a time. You want to go all the way up as far as you feel comfortable, or you can step away from the wall and let those arms work a little bit more, or switch from one to another one if you like both and cannot choose. You could obviously do hamstring curls and move around. You can walk with this exercise forward and backwards. You can do double curls, so you can do twice on the right, twice on the left. Just the ideas, all right? Definitely, we're gonna do more of those moves in a future workouts. And next exercise, we're gonna do knee curls to work abs, obliques specifically. This is great again if you place one hand on the side of the wall or lap lane. Just like that. You can be touching the bottom of the pool with your leg or not. That's your option. Please make sure you are pulling your knee to the side, not forward. Not that it's wrong if you push it forward, but we want to focus on obliques here, and that's the way to do it right. I want you to reach as far up as you can first, lifting that elbow back toward our ear and above ear. Then exhale, squeeze. The better you're breathing, the better results, and also faster results. 8 to 16 on each side, and then switch. Enjoy the same one on your other side, other leg. How can we make this more challenging? Well, you can do it faster, or you could be placing resistance aqua weights on your leg, which you're gonna see in my other videos. If you guys want to purchase any equipment, just check the link in the description, and that will take you to the best stuff, the best aqua gear that I recommend. Plus some fancy swimwear. Very good. And relax a little bit before the next segment, which is cool down and stretch. And this is finally a moment to relax a little bit. We're going to stretch back and chest. You want to kind of surrender and let the water carry your body weight. What I'm doing here, I'm just rounding up my back, climbing to my toes, and then I'm going to open up those arms, pressing heels down. Let me show you everything from this view. Right, and I'm exhaling as I round it up. Inhale as I open. Exhale as I close. Inhale when I open. And I want to make sure that I can hear my breath just like that. And breath into the nose. Be relaxed. Let your body and your spine be flexible. Then you're gonna put your foot up on a wall and you're gonna try reach toward the wall or maybe towards your knee. It's okay if you bend your knee. We're gonna stretch those hamstrings here. That's how this exercise looks. Obviously, you can put your foot way higher or a little bit lower. Listen to your body. Then you're gonna take a step back, and this is our calf stretch. And you want to make sure your heel stays grounded on the bottom of the pool, which is quite challenging in the water. If you have option to go to the very shallow part of the pool, you're probably going to like it better there. And then you're going to curl your knee up, circle your toes out, circle your toes in. Fun, fun, fun. Again, balancing on one leg. Very useful in a real world. Sometimes when you have to tie your shoe quickly. Switch leg. Breath in, and again, just see how far you can go. Remember, the first thing you want from those stretches is to feel the stretch. The goal is not to touch the wall. The goal is not even to keep legs straight. It can be slightly bent. It's to feel the stretch at the back of your leg and glutes. Next, you're going to take a step back. You're going to press your heel to the ground. You can move your arms along. You can shake your shoulders. Circle those wrists out and in. Whatever feels good, really. Fix your hair. Very good. And now side bend. Now you have this bend position. A little bit arched. Yes, feels good. It's a full body stretch. Then you're going to open up your arms, open up your legs, chest, open it up. Hold each position 20 to 30 seconds. If necessary, just pause the video. I'll wait for you. And again, side bend. And then you're going to open up your legs, right? One hand is kind of blocking more of the movement because you want to stop one side and let the other one open. Breathe slowly. Good chest stretch. If you guys enjoy this workout, make sure you like it. Again, it gets 100 likes. You can check back and you're gonna see part 2. Subscribe, share with your friends. Maybe you have someone who just is about to start working out. Well, this is the perfect start. Let them know about my channel. Thanks so much for splashing by. Have a wonderful day. Find me on Facebook, Fitness Anytime and Anywhere by Marzena. Bye.